Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the grand finale episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is episode number 24, which is the finale. Here we see a door. Sora hears something. Careful, this is not the last heaven you'll find here. Beyond there is no light to protect you. But don't be afraid. Your heart is the mightiest weapon of all. Remember, you are the one who will open the door to the light. They don't hear that, but I do. And it seems to be... well, it is, folks. This is the final boss battle. The final end to the series. We will be concluding after this episode on Kingdom Hearts. It's such an exciting turn. And we go back to Destiny Islands.
Is this my island?
Where Sora originated from, his home. This is where we will end the game. I try to explore a little bit here, just a minute or two. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's anything hidden around here. If there is, you guys can reach out to me and let me know. But I don't believe there is. I know where it wants us to go is into that cave there. You know, the cave where we originally saw Ansem in all his robes. But I looked there for a little bit.
This world has been connected.
But now we hear Ansem giving his spiel.
Tied to the darkness.
We know that this world is connected to the darkness now. And it's going to be completely eclipsed.
So very much to learn.
We can see it's all turned to shit real quick. He says we understand so little.
A meaningless effort.
Our effort was
One
meaningless.
who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Some wise words from Ansem here at the end of the game about how we understand nothing about what's going on. And then we could actually start our battle. And I'll be upfront and honest with all of you. I had to restart this once because I lost, but only once, which I consider an achievement to myself. Usually I lose this battle quite a bit. It's pretty difficult, but I'll point out where I lost when time comes, because there's a lot to this battle. It is more than meets the eye on several different aspects.
This island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape.
So he's pretty much stating,
He sought a way to cross over into other
you know,
worlds,
our ambitions.
and he opened his heart to darkness.
And here we get to see the true form of Ansem show.
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness.
Oh shit.
All worlds begin in
So Riku's gone to the darkness, and now we got
and
Ansem.
all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it.
See, Ansem's just a
grows,
believer in all-out
consumes
darkness.
Such is its nature. In the end, every
He truly
heart
believes what
returns to
he's
the
doing is
darkness
right.
Whence it came. You see,
And honestly, I gotta respect that about the
darkness is
man.
heart's
You know?
true essence.
That's not true. The heart may be weak, and sometimes
I understand where Sora's
may
coming
even
from,
give
but
in.
I also understand
But I've
Ansem's
learned
point of view here, too.
That deep down there's a light.
Sort of like the
that never
Jedi
goes
versus
out.
the Sith mentality. They can't really converge because they contradict each other too much.
So
And neither one is
come
willing to
this far,
convert.
and
Have a
still you
conversation
understand
about it.
Nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
But he has a fucking guardian. That is the official name of that guy, the Guardian. And let me tell you something. He is not fun to deal with. But Ansem himself here, not so shabby in this first battle. You know, he's a little hard. I'll give him that. But it's not like overwhelming at this point. We've dealt with bosses similar to Ansem. We can attack him from the back here if we have a good enough angle. I don't manage to get that, and I want to continuously heal myself and give myself defense options with... for Arrow here is the name of it. I want to continuously revamp that. Because even though it does chip damage when it connects, chip damage is better than no damage. And he's trying to... Yeah, you can see he's saying submit, and he's trying... The Guardian's reaching out and trying to do something. That attack is actually devastating if it gets to us, which you'll see in a second after this boss battle, and after a mini-boss battle, what it does when it gets a hold of us. But at this point, we've really, like, virtually taken almost 0 damage against Ansem. I mean, very minimal here and there, but we haven't gotten to deal with submit or anything like that, which is nice. Okay, there, we got hit with submit, but I think we could hit ourselves out of it. But you can see, even in that small amount, it did a good chunk of damage. We'll see the full effect of that here in a minute, because we have to challenge Ansem quite a number of times. Now the actual island starts to turn to shit. It starts to turn to the darkness that it's actually turning to. And I understand this episode's a little bit longer. I apologize for that in advance, but this is the end of the game. There's a shitload going on. Okay, so it looks like it took a slight toll on my team, but not much. Everybody still has, like, a good stack of items. So let's jump into here. And this is where I had to cut it. Motorcycle going by. We're going to fight Darkseid here in a second. But the Ansem battle that precedes this battle is... It's so much harder than the previous battle. And I guess when we get there you'll see, but... Like I said, this Darkseid battle... I believe that's what he's called, Darkseid. He's not bad by any means. In fact, I think a large portion of why he's here is so that way we can use some of the orbs we get off of him and some of the Heartless to refuel our health, refuel our magic and stuff like that. I think it really, truly is to make this battle more fair. That's why he's here. But, yeah, it turns out being... Yeah, this fight just introduces more than it's really worth, is what I should really say. Because otherwise... If you have full MP and HP going into the Ansem battle, it's not terrible. It's still pretty hard, and given we are underleveled, I want it to be slightly underleveled because I played through the game plenty times before. But I also defend that, like, even though they say it's underleveled, like, not everybody's gonna go through the level of exploration that even we did in this Let's Play. So I really don't value my level as underleveled. And you can see what I do to combat that is I give myself a mega elixir there at the last second of that battle. And this is the battle that I lost on originally. This was the only point in time I lost in this battle. And I learned from my mistakes. So what you need to do is you need to target him. But you'll see in a second here, he's going to do a move. When he's doing that move, untarget him. That is the key to this battle. And I don't realize it for a little bit there, but you need to untarget him, otherwise you'll never be able to truly avoid that attack. Because all you just need to do is keep rolling in one direction and switch it. But if you never do that, you'll be completely screwed for the entirety of this battle. Because he likes to do that a lot, and that offers a lot of room for error on your end. Now you get to see the full effects of submit here. So what it does is, you'll see occasionally up there, my attack switches to freeze. And if that happens, what'll happen is his opponent, or his guardian, will grab me there. And it continuously does damage. You can see it's just knocking me back here. He will do damage, and he'll pull me into that little circle cube that he's got going on there, so that way I just continuously get hit with damage until I die, pretty much. Like, you really need to avoid that at all costs. That is, in my opinion, his most dangerous combat move. If you can avoid that, you should be in good shape. If you can't avoid that, you're probably going to get screwed. Unless, yeah, you do what I do and just stay far away from them and have enough items to make it through. Yeah, see, I just run. And I know it can't disturb me during the heal, so I heal. I need a Mega Elixir again because I'm out of magic. And some of this is being wasted on my actual, right, like that defensive. That's what he does during the freeze right there. He holds you so that way he can come up with the circle and just beat the shit out of you. And I realize some of my MP points are being spent stupidly because I'm doing the arrow, but it actually does make a huge difference here, especially on a guy like Ansem where chip damage is like almost the best you could expect to do. Mega Potion, because I need to heal, because he just continuously will come out and heal, hurt me. Need a Mega Ether. I need to heal. I need to heal. I need defense. So this is supposed to be like Ansem's true form, and you can see he hits me once there. Honestly, if you're smart and just do what I'm doing right now, you will avoid this attack. And then by luck, you'll miss that star. But yeah, other than that, he's got no new shit that we haven't seen. I need to get out here and give myself a heal and a defense, so that we can do chip damage whenever we get close to him. Here, like I said, the key is just to unlook at him, and he hits one more than you expect. Like, it's almost like his combo takes a break in between, so you just need to be aware of that. Pull out the Guardian to protect him. Guardian's ready to submit. When he goes back, just continuously hit him. Maybe you get 2-3 combos in, and then just roll around on the ground for the time being on this one. For this one, I would say it's better to stay locked onto him, just so that way you can move in a continuous circle, because you're fixated on him as sort of like the center point. As long as you're slightly moving out and moving around the arena, you should be fine. And there we go. This is the battle I lost on, so everything after this is the original take. Let's open a soda pop.
What?
Behold the endless abyss.
The endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds.
Kingdom Heart.
Kingdom Hearts. There it is.
Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light.
I mean, the door's all white, so a little bit of light there, but... Alright, Ansem. Let's see you.
Darkness conquers all worlds!
And here we are presented with Ansem in the form of a giant. I don't know what the fuck that is. Not good. It's not good. That guy's got balls on his fucking shoulders, I guess. Donald and Goofy get sucked up into the door to darkness, and then I almost die.
Giving up already? Come on,
But
Sora.
Riku reaches out to me, I guess,
Stronger than that.
and I decide to learn how to fly. Which shouldn't be a spoiler there. Right, we're 14 minutes into the episode. Of course, there's a lot more to go. So this bottom section's sealed off, and we have Ansem there with his multi-blade. I decided to go with defense, get behind him, and then do the same thing that I did to Chernobog in the previous episode, which is just smack the shit out of the opponent. I have to heal a little bit more. I will give it that, because I don't have 3 people hitting him at the same time. But honestly, a lot of his attacks you could just avoid by continuously hitting him. And because he can't disturb heal right now, it's a pretty big deal. You just continuously hit him from the back here, and if those things spawn, let them hit you and replenish HP as needed. But it's better to just get this over with in one big spiel, especially because he replenishes MP when you hit him now, versus the previous battles where he doesn't. Or at least not at a rate that it's worth it. But you can see, we're getting through this. I mean, eventually we would lose if the battle went on long enough, but we're not going to lose in this situation. We realistically only need to hit him like twice. Yep, there he goes. So we have defeated the third stage of Ansem. Now he'll go into like a hibernation mode. And now we have to defeat the fucking beast that he rides on. So here, let's go in here.
Heal.
Gonna heal up. These guys are gonna replenish a lot of shit, so I just want to take them out slowly and cautiously. Let them replenish my HP, let them replenish my MP. You know, I don't want to leave any stone unturned here. And then we get this little bulb. Just gotta hit that until it dies. Let's return to the light. Continue our battle against Ansem. So now we are returning. Woo! There we are. And now this monstrous beast. Gives us the ability to knock out these oddly penis-shaping things on it. So let's get them out of the way. And luckily they also give us MP and HP both back at almost the rate we're giving it to them. So that's nice. At least we don't have to worry about using all of our items here at the end, which honestly wouldn't make a huge difference, because what else are we going to use items for? But it's nice to know, like, if we need one in the case of emergency, which I think I only have like Mega Ethers left, which isn't going to do much anyways, because by the time we're using them we're pretty much screwed. But yeah, it's nice. I'm going to go over here and get this little box, because if my items aren't set, yeah, I should inherit them, being as I'm the only team member right now. So I should get that Mega Potion in case our team needs it. Okay. So he formed a portal on his chest there. And you can see, I really struggle to go into this thing. I will let you know, the only way to get in is to get at the ground level and jump up into it. I think this is a glitch inside the new version of the game, because you can see I'm flying right through the center of it, and it's not letting me go through. And this guy keeps blowing me back and dealing damage, which is aggravating. Honestly, at this point, I thought I broke the game, and that we wouldn't be able to beat it, and I was relatively upset by that. But yeah, it turns out all you need to do is do that. But Goofy's back. See, Goofy, and these guys are dropping shitloads of MP. And items, like I said, as long as my items aren't full, the items automatically sync to myself if I collect them versus going into the storage. So we're getting a lot of Mega Ethers, Mega Potions, and stuff like that. That is going to be important moving forward. Because we'll definitely need them for the end of this game. Let's take out all these guys. Goofy? Good job, Goofy. Goofy, you're the man. Take out this little bulb of light. There we are. both able to spit out of here. Now we just need to collect Donald and do whatever else the boss needs us to do, which is apparently fight this fucking dragon head thing. So we want wind. That way we're doing chip damage to him anytime we attack him. And we're also going to need to heal ourselves plenty of times. It looks like this guy has plenty of abilities that will deal a lot of damage at once. You can see that chip damage actually adds up when we're right up against the enemy, which in these flying situations where we can just pin ourselves up against them actually does a lot. I want to give myself a mega potion there. And I want to heal. Like I said, this guy does like massive amounts of damage, but if you just get close enough to just keep pinging him with damage, and he can't disrupt my heals, you can do a shitload of damage to him real quick. So there we go, we got that. And luckily this one isn't as bad.
This should help.
Give Mega Ether to everybody.
This should help.
Fly into the mouth. This one's not as bad. And now we have Donald on the team too. Now this Heartless battle is actually pretty competitive. We will need wind. And we will need to heal ourselves. But on the same point in time, these guys give a good deal of MP and HP back when we fight them. I don't think we fight them as efficiently as we could have, mainly because it's dark and we can't see a fucking single thing. But, yeah, it's a pretty good battle. It's fair, and you can see, I mean, yeah, everybody's doing a good bit of damage, but everybody's also receiving a good bit of damage. But these guys should have, like, I know they've been healing throughout these battles, but I feel like they have a fair amount of items still left on them that they could help out. So that is going to make a huge difference in this end battle. As the end battle coming up is going to be slightly difficult if we don't have them in a good situation to handle it. But, I mean, everybody's doing really well right now. I paused there for a second. Mega Ether is probably the best. Yeah, let's give the Mega Ether out. I don't know why I went with the Elixir, honestly. But, yeah, Mega Ether is what we really needed for the team. Maybe I just wanted full health, knowing that, like, the end of this world was coming. Because, like I said, yeah, it's not the first time I played through this, obviously. Now the head on this thing is gonna explode into oblivion. There it goes. Good enough. Now the centerpiece should be unlocked. We just have to beat the heart, which is a misconception I've had in the past. Sorry for the sirens going on in the background. Hopefully it's only a second or two here. But in the past, I've gone after everything that's shooting out at us, which is not what we need to do. We just need to go after this thing right here. This is it. As long as we beat this thing, we beat this stage. So let's just beat that real quick. Versus going after everything while everything's shooting at us at once. It's just not feasible. And we don't need the experience. So now that we've done that, Ansem comes out of his sleep. He's ready to go again. Open up another soda pop. I immediately direct them towards him. So that way they have no focus on anything else. And we could just deal with him like we did Trinipod, right? Everybody just gangs up on him. Just continuously does shitloads of damage towards his HP. Right now he's pushing us all back, so we can't attack him, but in a second we'll be able to. I just want everybody to be on this. Because if we just all continuously do damage to him as quickly as humanly possible, this final boss could be over in like 2 minutes. And you can see that to be true here, right? Like, this has taken us no time, and Ansem's dead. That's the end of the game. We beat Ansem. So the rest of this video is going to consist of like the actual end game outros and stuff like that. If you're not interested in that, please feel free to tune out. I appreciate you sticking this far in the episode. If you are interested, hey, I also appreciate that. So let's see what the end of this game is all about. Ansem is finally done. Or so we think. Yeah. He will make an appearance later on. Wink, wink. But there he is. He's like...
The Keyblade alone cannot seal the door.
So we can't seal the door to darkness.
Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
And Sora gives a little spiel. Give it, Sora.
Supreme darkness.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
And Sora's right.
Light. Oh. But why?
But also not in a way. I don't know. It's tough to explain. So Ansem's done. And now we need to close the door. They're too heavy. These are pretty big fucking doors.
Stop staring and keep brushing. Huh?
We can see on the other side of Kingdom Hearts, shit is about to unfold.
I can't.
Don't give up. Come on, Sora. Together we could do it.
Okay.
But I see Riku on the other side. Riku's ready to close it too. So Riku is stuck on the side of darkness. Which means Ansem was kind of right, but beyond that point, because we see somebody jumping around and doing some fucking mischief. We see Mickey Mouse.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
He's like, let's close the door.
Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
Sora, you can trust King Mickey.
Now, they're coming.
Donald, Goofy, thank you.
He's shirtless, but he's doing what he needs to do.
Take care of
And Riku's content. He says, take care of Kairi, pretty much. He's content with us sealing this door, with Riku being sealed on the side of darkness with King Mickey. I'm sure this won't create any plot holes later. So King Mickey has the key to seal it from that side. I have the key to seal it from this side. We both seal it. The door is gone. Peace is restored. And the door disappears. We are done. The island returns to normal. Look at some of our past memories. Don't remember that one quite well, but alright. That was the beginning of the game. Right there. And then I see Kairi. I don't know how the fuck she got here. But there's an emotional moment between our pals. Then we run over into the end of the game. From what Kairi's seeing versus what we're seeing.
Kairi! Sora! Ah! Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too. I'll come back to you. I promise! I know you will!
And here we have to drop off some of the music that is playing, and I have to talk nonchalantly over it continuously because we cannot let this music play or else Disney will throw a copyright claim on my videos. How fun, how fun. But you will get to see here that there is, yeah, it's a broken heart moment between Sora and Kairi, right? Because Kairi is going back to the island. The worlds are being returned to how they once were. You can see all the broken worlds here. But, you know, Sora's in a different state where he's kind of stuck in limbo there because he's stuck in the worlds that have... he's stuck in not the darkness realm, but like very close to it. And it's something I really appreciate of this game is you can see the worlds being created. And Kairi's getting to see Destiny Islands once again. But Sora's not on that same plane. Right? He's out there just floating in the universe. Because he was in the in-between when everything was fixed. So it really creates a rift as to what the future will hold. In which we will find out here shortly. But it's going to take a little bit. There'll be a few Let's Plays here coming out that will explain where Sora is during this whole time frame. But it's going to take us a little bit to get there. But this is really like the emotional breakdown that a lot of people will point out in this game. That it's really heart-touching for a lot of them. Especially this end segment here, which I decided to leave in. I kind of cut and splice things to fit in the nitty-gritty. So Kairi goes into the cave that we saw in the beginning of the game here, and she, for the very first time, folks, goes out and sees the X and O carvings. Just kidding, you motherfuckers. She actually sees Sora sharing the Paopu fruit with her that he carved at the very beginning of this game. But now he's gone from all reality. Because he exists in a realm that doesn't exist. And she draws a Paopu fruit going into his mouth. That's all that happens there. I cut it a second or two short, so. But then these guys wind up here in these fields, walking through, just trying to return to the world that they came from. Well, now what the fuck do we do? You're right, Donald. What the fuck do we do?
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light?
I'm tempted to leave the video there, but I won't.
Huh? Huh?
But here comes good old Pluto.
Hey, Pluto, where have you been?
Huh?
He's got a letter
The king's seal.
Hey!
with the king's
King Mickey?
signature seal on it. But Pluto's like, fuck that, I ain't sharing that shit. You guys gotta wait 2 years before the next sequel comes out, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Everybody wait. So we chase after Pluto. That's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys appreciated this episode, or this Let's Play, or anything in between, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff does, greatly motivate myself to make futures like this in the near future. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play, and we will see you here on the next one. The next one coming out is Pokemon Let's Play Leaf Green. Yeah, and that'll be coming out here shortly. I might take a week off or so, but until then, guys, everybody take it easy. If you were watching since the beginning of this Let's Play, drop down the word bananas down in the comment section down below, just so I'm aware of that. But I appreciate all of you that took the time to actually watch this and actually appreciated it. All this stuff takes time, and it is greatly appreciated. So until the next one, everybody, cheers, and we will see you on the next Let's Play. There's a lot of exciting content coming out on the channel here moving forward, but that'll be soon to come. So take it easy, guys.